Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for the Heat, they've got Tyler Herro. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Here's Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Porter's shot is off. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Adebayo. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Throws it up high and stolen by Green. Inside, stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Herro. Adebayo in the post. Working on Green. Connects from downtown.
An elite shooter from downtown. The defense has to chase Powell off that line whenever he's got the rock.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Wiggins against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Stolen by Wiggins. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Pass to Herro. Now here's Mitchell. Out to Powell. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Powell's ability to knock down shots off these kind of passes makes him extremely dangerous.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. 3-point lead. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
We've talked about it so many times. Free throws such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. And it's just you and your routine and the rim. they got the job done at the line.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Porter with a screen on Herro. Here's Rollins, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Down low. And the big finish by Adebayo!
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You take a look at the Heat. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference. And of course, there's the Bucks, down a few spots.
Seeing where the Bucks are, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. And there are the Heat with another bucket. Here's Antetokounmpo. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. They get it back. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Herro outside. Miami moving it around. Powell against Green. Adebayo a screen on Green. And there's the lob. 6 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Porter. Fires from 14. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Powell passes to Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Antetokounmpo inside. Pounded by Adebayo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Jaquez is checked in for Miami.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And we are right in the heart of the season. Some teams starting to surge, others running into roadblocks, Clark.
That is the ebb and flow of an NBA season. You've seen it. It happens all the time. Nobody is able to stay up or down very long. I mean, enjoy the highs, but recognize the work that has to take place when you do hit a low period.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Herro's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You know what time it is, fans. Make some noise for your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
These point guards have been great over the past month passing the ball. You take a look at Porter, cracking the top 5 in the NBA with his passing ability.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Now here's Adebayo, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. For Milwaukee, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Count it, good. And now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Wiggins passes to Powell. Here's Herro, three-pointer. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Nice shot by Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And so Herro will bring it up for Miami. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. Milwaukee leading by 6. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. And Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from deep. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Herro, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Herro with the bucket.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Herro's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Back to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Wiggins. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
Heat trail by 8. Powell outside. Back to Herro. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Smith in for Tyler Herro. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Rollins. Now here's Smith. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Larson, no good. The Bucks leading by 8. Turner passes to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. And here's Porter. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 7 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Smith. Here's Ware. Miami, no good that time either. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. There's the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Larson, guarded by Trent. Pass to Ware to halt the run. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Kuzma. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the inside.
And then Turner with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge too. Don't discount that.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Miami.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Anthony. Kyle Kuzma out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Trent finds Harris. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Powell, defended by Kuzma. To the paint, to the left wing. Miami moving it around. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee leading by 12. Trent on the wing. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Trent's got 6.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
Pass to Jovic. There's a screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Trent, and it's Miami with a rebound.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Ware, the screen. Here's Powell. Pass to Ware. Here's Jovic. Powell outside. Lets it fly. Anthony grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Kuzma, right side. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Milwaukee shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
That free throw misses. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
That one's no good.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Pass to Jaquez. Now Powell. He has 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Portis, he's checked in for Kuzma. Antetokounmpo looking it over, and the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Pass to Larson. Now here's Powell. Here's Jaquez. Off target with the 3. Here's Rollins. Powell covers. Rollins passes to Green. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Bucks ball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
Well, there's no question about it. When it comes to what kind of value he brings to the table, it seems he's only improved since time has gone on, and you can't really put a price on what he does for them on the offensive side of the ball.
And the Heat making a change here. Herro's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Heat trail by 15. Herro looking around. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Powell against Portis. Here's Rollins. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot.
Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound Miami. Here's Larson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
Second in steals. And they're third best in the league at scoring off turnovers. They play a gambling style that at times can overwhelm teams.
And as their number 2 ranking in steals will tell you, defense has been a major focus for them. Constant pressure on the ball, quickness, and a mindset that they're not going to make anything easy on you.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Turner, a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ware's got 5.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Adebayo with a steal. Inside, here's Ware, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
The Bucks leading by 7. Anthony outside. Outside, Green. On target from range. 6 points for him.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Adebayo, a screen on Anthony. Down low. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
Yeah, nice handoff by Herro. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Milwaukee's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You have the camera on you. Nice try. It's all good.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
Inside, Turner. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Khalil Ware. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
And that one falls for Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Herro for three. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Ware, that's good. Ware's got 9.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Powell outside. Porter with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Powell. 6 points for him. Oh, Adebayo flexing inside.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
The Bucks leading by 11. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Green. And stolen by Adebayo. Herro for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Turner. Carries the 7-footer. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Pass to Ware. Herro outside. And Miami again with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Look who it is, fans. It's your Heat.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Let's take a look at the real numbers from the NBA. The top rebounders over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Bam Adebayo.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Here's Porter, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
Just 5 to shoot, and there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Turner for 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Adebayo. Where the screen. Clock at 6. Wiggins, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Heat trail by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Adebayo to the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Wiggins passes to Herro. Miami moving it around. The three from Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Turner, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Turner's got 23 points.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot to get back on track. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 18. Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. Pass to Porter. Going inside. Over Herro. Porter's shot is off. And here's Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Herro with it. Up and over Porter. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Milwaukee Bucks. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Miami, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bucks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 18. Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Herro in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob! And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
And here's Green from the arc. Drops in the 3. Green's got 9 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Heat trail by 19. Herro outside. Powell outside from behind the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Porter to the inside. Knocked away. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Herro. Adebayo with the rejection. Pass to Powell. Here's Mitchell to the middle. Out to Powell. 4-3. Offensive board. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Back to Mitchell. Powell surveying the D. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Kevin Porter.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Miami moving it around. Mitchell, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Wiggins, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks leading by 21. Antetokounmpo, left side. Count that one. Rollins has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And there's a pick. He shoots. Herro with the bucket.
Clean jumper there by Herro. He really knows his shot well.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Miami has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Adebayo finds Herro. Takes the 3. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Well, Herro takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Here's Porter. 10 points for him. Pass to Rollins. Now Turner. Outside Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Powell with the stuff.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And that one misses.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norm Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Turner, and it's good. 2 points. And that's now 27 points for Miles Turner.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rollins. He has 6. Up top, Turner. Outside, Porter. Back to Turner. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Herro. Defense right on him.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Turner passes to Rollins. Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo, outside. Shoots over Wiggins. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Here's Wiggins. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. Now Porter, 10 points for him. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
The Heat have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Porter against Powell. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. To stop the drought. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 10 points.
Powell has such great confidence as a scorer. I mean, he knows where his shots are, and he takes them pretty much every time they're available.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Miami. Bears checked in for Andrew Wiggins, and Jaquez is subbed in for Mitchell. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Kuzma's checked in. And here's Milwaukee now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And then Turner with the dunk.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
And so Herro will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Powell outside. Back to Herro. There, the screen. It's Herro on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herro's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to Green. Down low. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Green.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 15 in the 3rd quarter. Herro finds Powell. Oh, there's the alley. And the layup is good. Ware's got 11.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Rollins passes to Kuzma, and here is Green. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Herro. Porter gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Powell, a screen on Porter. Herro for three. Not falling for him there. 7 for 15 now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Kuzma outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Oh, stolen by Turner. Green against Powell. Green, the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Some solid D from Jaquez.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Herro outside. From deep. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 7 assists in the game. Outside, Green. Now here's Kuzma. Hounded by Adebayo. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 21.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Larson comes in for Powell, and Yakichonis subbed in for Tyler Herro. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Rollins. And Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. Here's Yakichonis. He's guarded by Anthony. Yakichonis, that one's good. Yakichonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Three-pointer Anthony. Pure from three-point range.
That last shot got Anthony geeked up. He wanted some revenge.
23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Adebayo. Just 3 on the clock. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
Coach Spoelstra begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to kick it up a notch.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Trent is out there with Anthony. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. 4 on the clock. For 3, Powell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Larson. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Trent against Powell. Here's Larson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Trent. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
From Nikola Jovic.
And here's Anthony. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Miami making a switch here. Herro's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Anthony. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Back to Herro. Miami moving it around. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Bucks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Jaquez. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Here's Larson. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Powell outside. Fires from deep. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Anthony. Antetokounmpo, left side. 3-pointer. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Herro against Anthony. Beyond the arc. Herro, no good. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
To the middle. Here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Pass to Anthony. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. Cuts off the pass. On up the court. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Herro, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jaquez against Antetokounmpo, and they double up on Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Larson. Herro on the wing. Ware the screen for 3. Herro, no good. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Mitchell subbed in for Larson. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. And the free throw, no good. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Trent with it, guarded now by Mitchell. To the inside, Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Herro against Trent. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. There's a screen by Wiggins. And again, no good by Miami.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Adebayo with a steal. Anthony against Mitchell. Powell outside. Wiggins with a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Wiggins, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Herro against Trent. Now here's Adebayo. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Harris has checked in for Milwaukee. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here, and they double up on Antetokounmpo. Kuzma against Powell. Stolen by Wiggins. It's Powell, high post. They need this.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Trent against Mitchell. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The three. Trent's shot is off.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Kuzma against Herro. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Herro. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and the defense was there. But Herro is just so good at nailing contested shots.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Trent against Mitchell. Trent with it. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
No, this game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.